Shoto? You lean up, groaning. Your head feels like it's on fire. You're lying on your bed, Shoto sitting on the edge beside you. You blush. What happened? You asked. You fainted, the prince says, worry laced in his voice. The doctor said something about poison? You finished for him. He nods. You realized your hand is in his, which only makes you blush more. I thought, Shoto sighs, I thought I was going to lose you. Just like my father. You're silent. When I found you passed out in the hall, he continues, I didn't know what to think. I thought. Hey, you whisper, leaning up on your elbows to face him. I'm right here. You haven't lost me or the king. And I'm not sure why, but I think I know who did this before I passed out. Wait, he stops you. Can we just stay like this? Just a little longer? You smile, cheeks pink and hugging him. He's warm and you can feel his heartbeat against yours. It's my fault, he says in your embrace. I should have been there with you. You hug him tighter. Oh, Shoto, you laugh. Stop saying that. It's not your fault. It was Hitoka. He pulls away from you, but you slightly wish he hadn't. Hitoka? He asks. You nod. Before I was going to meet you, I went to visit Hitoka. We talked and had tea together. It must have been her. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. Do you think she poisoned my father too? Shoto inquires, eyebrows furrowed in thought. I'm not sure, you say, but something tells me she didn't. It's just a gut feeling, but it's all we have. But wait, Shoto stops you. If it was Hitoka, shouldn't she have tried to kill you? The doctor said it was more of a sleep-enduring potent, but not even a secured one. Just enough to cause headaches and fainting. I didn't think of that. You're right, you sigh. It just doesn't make sense. There's something else going on. Your head suddenly stings, pain flying through your veins. You cry out, clenching your forehead. Shoto calls for the doctor, gesturing for you to lie back down. The pain stops at his touch. You see the doctor come in, and before the door closes, you can see Takashi standing out there. His face downcasted. Describe what you're feeling, Your Highness, the doctor asks, pulled out a paper to jot notes. Stop, you gasp. It was painful, like a sword piercing my brain, but Shoto touched my shoulder and it stopped. The doctor smiles. I understand. You and Shoto look at each other. The branch's touch will stop the pain. How? Shoto asks the doctor. I'm gonna butcher this word, but oxytocin? The doctor laughs. Whenever you touch her Highness, her body releases oxytocin, which also acts like a pain reliever. Since it was only a touch, the pain has only become a dull throb, yes? You blush, nodding. God, the brain-piercing pain has been induced to a deep pulsing. How do we make it go away forever? You ask the doctor. He smirks. Well, things like a hug or kiss will keep the pain at bay for a while, but it will go away on its own in a few days' time. Or if you would like to make it go away immediately. Oh, Jesus Christ. High levels of oxytocin would have to be released, which could be done in multiple ways, but most effective would be cuddles after... I'll just wait a while. You quickly say, stopping the doctor. Yes, of course your personal love life does not concern me, the doctor says, but your wedding is soon, so may as well. You can leave now. you say, shooing him with a hand. He gets up and leaves, shutting the door behind him. Shoto turns to you. Princess, wouldn't you want to go away immediately? I don't want to hurt you more than any necessary. It's fine, Shoto. You laugh. We should just focus on finding the culprit, shouldn't we? Surely he understands what the doctor was implying, right? You blush, shaking the thoughts from your head. You get out of bed and walk past Shoto to your window, opening it for fresh air, of course. Oh, that reminds me. Shoto smiles. Why I originally wanted to talk. You turn to him. Yes. The Bakugos responded to our message, he says, reaching in his pocket. You remember the dove you sent after the king woke up. You walked over to Shoto and read the note. Prince Todoroki and Princess Mizuka. Masaru, my husband is hysterical. Our doctors haven't concluded the poison is some sort of durezalizer meant to mentally disable a victim. We can only assure the same thing has happened inflicted on King Todoroki. King Toshinori has also sent word himself. It seems he is not as bad as preserved, but still ushered strange phases such as passing on the torch. Although he doesn't have an heir, he has found a presumed traitor in our midst, and pray to find yours soon. I hope he can speak more at your wedding. Sending regards, Queen Mitsuki. Oh, that's all this talk is about our wedding? You asked Shoto. Even the doctor mentioned it. Well, yes. Father shudders. My father insisted on getting it over with, and even in the state he's in, he's still the king, so our wedding is being planned as we speak. I wasn't sure if you'd be very happy about it, so I've been trying to stop it. Shoto. You smile. Why wouldn't I want to marry you? He blushes fusely, turning away and trying to hide it. Well, still, I'm sorry. Neighboring kingdoms heard about it before you did. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, you laugh. Now the letter. Right, Shoto says. They said they found their traitor. I'm guessing there must be more than one, too. Unfortunately, you sigh, folding up the letter. I don't think it's Hitoka, though. There's got to be someone else. Princess, I understand, but... Shoto sighs. I don't want her to poison any other people. You're right, you say, looking at the floor. Even if she didn't poison the king, she did poison me, even if it wasn't a lethal dose. There has to be some punishment. The dungeon, he snaps. It may seem harsh, but maybe that's where she belongs. For the first time since you've known him, Shoto looks angry. And you don't know why.